Of course, inside, the psychologist will say, yes, inside I have a lot of emotion, but maybe I don't have so much outside.
Yeah. Tell me about the inside. Okay, Renaud, so well done, you're in Cape Town. You've told us all the stories about the race and on the water. I want to try and get a bit behind the emotions and the journey, the emotional journey that you've taken from the time you decided to do the race until Cape Town. So what I'm looking for is, what was your emotional drive to build the boat, and what were you thinking as you're sailing to Portugal for the start? Just your inner thoughts.
Okay. Not so ready to answer this, but so to build the boat, so I did not build the boat, but Piotr built the boat, same as Trekker.
Yeah.
Then I finished the boat and prepared the boat on the lake of Neuchâtel, with lots of time to be ready for the mini globe race. My goal was to be able to sail as much as possible, to know the boat, because it looked like the characteristic needs to be like a wild horse. And this was great. So what was my emotion?
I can remember you, because you had Peter building your boat, same as me.
Yeah.
You were really frustrated sometimes, the trying to pull it all together.
Yeah. It was not easy. It was during COVID, and the communication was not so good with the builder, but it was COVID, so I was not able to go to the boat yard. So sometimes I was frustrated because I have no news. At the end I have the boat, and then I can follow my inspiration of what to do. Then it was great. During the delivery of the boat to Lagos, I was quite sure that the boat is okay to do the mini globe race, but I had to improve some of the things. One of the things is the furling of the jib, because I have to be a few times at the bow of the boat by night with high waves and high wind, and this was one of the conditions, is to have the furling at the front, because it's for me it's too dangerous to be at the front of the boat by night with big waves and big wind. And also I had issue with my wind vane, so this was also the second thing, is only going to the mini globe race with no problem wind vane.
Yeah.
I think we have many things to think while we are racing and sailing, that if we have to fix again something more every day to check, it's too much. So avoiding problem with a good brand. So
I get the impression you never ever thought about giving up, but were there really emotional highs somewhere before the start, thinking, wow, I'm finally here, I'm finally going to do it, or was it more a matter of fact?
Of course, inside, the psychologist will say, yes, inside I have a lot of emotion, but maybe I don't have so much outside.
Yeah. Tell me about the inside. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, the most emotion I have inside, it was for this last leg from Mauritius. From Mauritius I sailed with a knot in my stomach, because I knew it will be a very hard one. Hard condition, very complex with wind and currents, could change at any moment without any advice on windy or forecast. So I did sail really with a knot in the stomach. Fortunately, it was strong, but not too strong, and all of us arrived here. So now I am in Cape Town. I am really rested, and my knots went out. So now I am more cool, more easy.
More relaxed.
Yeah. If I come back at the beginning in Lagos and then in Lanzarote, I was not so stressed. I was just to see what about the others, and yes, as I said at the beginning, it was for an adventure, and the result after the Atlantic said, oh, it could be a race as well for me, and yes, it's great. Arriving in Panama, I had my problem with the flying fish on my foot. I was again a little bit down in my head because I was not sure to be able to continue the race, but everything goes well. A few days before the start, I was able to walk correctly, so
Yeah.
back again on the race.
Okay, so family and friends, when you told them you were going to do this race, what were they saying at the time? You know, what was their reaction in the early days?
Yeah, they said it's fantastic. You know, I did keep my project inside and in a very small amount of people until the boat was ready. So to avoid any comment and to avoid any people coming and take my time. You know, when you do a project like this, you always have a lot of people and a lot of friends coming and just want to share, and this takes a lot of energy and lots of time. So I did keep my project inside, in me, and also with Ariane, with my boat manager as well, and this was a good thing because I did not spend too much energy around. But then when I said, okay, I will do this, it was just do it. Yeah.
And so do you notice the change now that in their reaction to what's going on? You know, like how do they feel about?
I think they still feel the same. Just do it. Just do as much as you can. Take as much of pleasure and race as you know how to race.
Yeah. Okay, so overall, would you say that the original dream of doing the race, you know, when you said, I think I want to do this, you would have had an expectation of what it's going to be like to actually make the decision to say, yes, I'm going to do it. Can you describe any differences? Like, is it giving you what you always expected, or is it better or worse, or, you know?
So things are better because I am leading.
Yeah.
This is one of the things. Other things are better because maybe I am more relaxed because I did not work for months now, and I have a lot of pleasure on the boat. So this is a good thing. What is worst is the smallest of the boat, the lack of comfort, because I love to have comfort. So it's not a good boat to have comfort, but it is corresponding to what I was thinking. I think it can be worse because we were very lucky with weather starting from Lagos. So yeah, this is great. I think if we had bad weather, then maybe I have another opinion. But for the moment, it's quite fantastic. It's corresponding. When I decide to do this, the answer is, if you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
I say they have to try.
So you've been around for a long time and you've been involved with a lot of sailing things. Do you think the experience so far has changed you at all? Like, do you think about that very often? Is it, you know, having had a perspective, it's a serious challenge, and you know, how would you rate it against other things you've done in life? And do you think it's changing you or changed you? And if so, in what way? To be alone, it's changing me because I have. You know, when you're alone, you have your own decision all the time. You just count on yourself. So it's not the same as when you do daily sailing or few days sailing. You're always with people around you. So this changed me. This bring me more safer and maybe more thinking. Okay, but no, I will not say I'm still the same, but I will say that I don't know the word in English.
it just the road maybe went faster to what I am. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. So do you feel proud of what you've done? You know, like
a lot. Yeah, and I am very proud of my mother and father who teach me and bring me sailing for so long. So I'm very proud of this. Yeah.
Good job. All right. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.